You guys are lucky I'm vlogging because this camera,
starting them young.
This camera was nearly stolen from me by like an under 2-year-old. I am not kidding. Everyone, and welcome back. We are so excited right now, aren't we? As you can tell by our surroundings, we're not at home. So for those of you that don't know, my name's Lorna.
I'm Ellie.
And we love to make Disney vlogs. And we are back in Disneyland Paris now, which is just so exciting.
In COVID times.
Yeah, so it's August 2020, so we are kind of still COVID, but the parks are open. We thought long and hard, didn't we, before booking this trip. We did a lot of research and we felt that it looked safer than most kind of shops where we live, so we just thought, you know what, we're going to be really careful. So we got here via plane today, didn't we, via the airport. We're currently in the Newport Bay Hotel, so I'll just quickly show you our little, as we arrived into the room. Is it nice?
Oh my god.
Okay, let's have a look. So we've gone for lakeside, haven't we? Oh, it's so cute. And the best bit, Ellie. Here we go.
Wait.
I feel I can breathe again. It's actually not been that bad wearing the masks. So let's just have a little look. So this is our room. This is so cute. This is our little home for the next 4 days. 3 nights, 4 days. You've got Mickey in the portholes up there. Donald. Goof. Oh, this is really nice. And then lakeside view.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, well, you don't get much better than that, really, do you? As your view. Wow, that is gorgeous.
That is so nice.
We came via EasyJet, didn't we? And it was actually great. There was, the airport was quiet. There were a couple of things we weren't too impressed with. Check-in.
Yeah, that was just complicated.
It wasn't that we felt unsafe, it was actually very empty, but it was all self-check-in and we couldn't do it on our phones, so someone had to do it for us, and it just took longer than it should have done.
I think it was just a bad organisation in who was going to be helping who. So it wasn't necessarily like the system was bad, it was just the execution of the system was not so good. But it was, what, 5 minutes we probably waited?
Oh, yeah, tops. So tops, absolutely fine. And then security was so quick, as you'd expect, because the airport isn't dead anymore. Like, there are people there, which is a good thing. There are people there, but it's also, you'll see, we're walking through duty free and it's not deserted, but there are, you know, it's empty enough. We felt very like chilled, didn't we?
And they're mostly short haul flights as well, from what you can see on the thing. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, there was only about like 10 on the whole board for the day, wasn't there? Like, it wasn't very many. Very quick flight, 40 minutes, and then we got to Charles de Gaulle Airport. Now, that's where it began to get a bit busier. There were a few things, like people trying to rush off the plane. They call you row by row, and people were still like jumping up and trying to get off earlier, which is so stupid because you've still got to get a bus. Like, it doesn't get you any quicker out of the airport. No. And then the train station was fine, and then it was just a 10-minute train ride to here, wasn't it? So now we're all checked in at the Newport Bay Hotel. It is 12:11. Gosh, it's 12:11, that's so great. So we're just gonna freshen up a bit, maybe do a little bit of unpacking, and then we're gonna head into the parks. But we were saying the whole time here, it feels weirdly normal, despite us wearing the masks all the time. Oh, that's the other thing. We are gonna have our masks on for most of this trip, but I think you'll still be able to hear us, won't, like,
I'll articulate.
We'll articulate, we'll speak loudly, we're teachers. It's interesting, we had to use disposable on the plane. I don't still know why that was, but if you're flying with EasyJet, or maybe it's that you're flying to France, you have to have a disposable mask.
And also on the train, you had to have a disposable
Yes,
as well.
you couldn't wear a reusable, so that's fine. We had our disposables. So I'll show you the bathroom real quick. But yeah, you saw our little tour of, we showed you briefly the rest of the room. And then...
Oh, there's an iron. That's good.
Oh, do you know, one of my dresses might need ironing, so...
Oh, we do have one of those squeegee body washing.
Oh, good. We were a little worried with the whole COVID situation. Our room's not gonna, what have you seen? The miniatures. Our room's not gonna get cleaned while we're here, which is fine. Again, like, you don't want people coming in and out of your room, but we're a bit like, are they gonna have shower gel there? I love it when the sinks are outside.
Yeah.
It just makes it so much easier. We've got a nice safe here so you can store your valuables. There's 5 coat hangers, iron.
What's that at the top?
That, I think, is what you can put your bag on. It like opens up and you can put your case on it.
That's really good on that.
Places to put cases, more storage down
That is
here.
good storage.
It's like really quite plush and nice, isn't it? yeah, this, I feel, quality-wise, like it's not the Disneyland Paris hotel, like the finer details aren't there. I'm liking this hotel a lot so far. It's really nice.
Seen the little hidden Mickeys on the floor?
I've just seen them, look. Look.
Oh, cute.
They are so cute. Hello, Mickey.
I think it's like, you know, like when we stayed in All
Stars
Sports, it was like a slightly garish in a nice way.
Yeah.
But this is like Mickey,
but nice.
But really nice.
And like, I'm really liking things like the nautical touches. So obviously you've got the beds, but here, I don't know if you can see just like the little anchor. It doesn't look like there's many plugs in the room. There's a British plug, so that's good. There's a British plug, good. And there are 2 European plugs here. And then I haven't really seen any others. These are cute as well. Do they open? No, they're just theming. They're just theming.
That table is nice. Like a big mirror.
But yeah, right, let's unpack and then let's head back outside. That's not... Look at that, light shit. Ooh, we could be in like a little photo shoot here, Ellie. I'm so glad that I've just got Ellie. I was like, Ellie, can you take my picture off my bed, please? Now you've messed up my bed. And the bed's never going to look this nice again because of no room service. I just can't get over this view. Anyway, would you like to know wait times?
Yes.
We were... you slob. Now, bear in mind, it's 12:30 French time. Big Thunder, 30 minutes. The worst queue time is 75, and that's the railroad. But Casey Jr., 10 minutes. Dumbo's 30. Indiana, we won't do Indiana today. Small World, 20. What else? Peter Pan's only 30. Phantom Manor, 25. Pirates is closed right now. Snow White, 15. So essentially, I think this is very exciting. What we're going to do, if you followed along if you followed along with our Walt Disney World vlogs, you know that Ellie has a medical condition, which means that you can't queue for a long period of time. I'd say like 20 minutes is kind of the most. I mean, I'll let you explain.
Yeah, so in the Walt Disney World vlogs, I said it was IBS. Now that is actually true, I still do have IBS. But since then, I've been diagnosed with something called SIBO, which is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. It's still like in the works in terms of being treated. So
I think the reason you were labelled with IBS is because they just didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of symptoms similar to. But essentially you might be thinking, but why does that mean you can't queue? We are more than happy to queue, but unfortunately, Ellie, in the heat and, you know, particularly at the moment with claustrophobia and things like that, stress means that Ellie would need to duck out of the line to go to the toilet.
Essentially, any time in the Walt Disney World vlog, so Lauren's like, Ellie's in the toilet, that's where I've just been like, bye, and just run.
Hi. And because of COVID, particularly because of COVID, you can't rejoin the line. So, you know, even a 25-minute, 30-minute line, it's not guaranteed that you would necessarily make it to the end of the line.
And also in the heat, that's my only worry, is that like,
so we're going to, so you've got all your evidence again, haven't you? So we've got Ellie's medical evidence, so we're going to pop over to City Hall. That's probably going to be the first thing we do, isn't it? Pop over to City Hall and get the, I presume it's like the same as America, so we still queue, we just don't queue in the line. We get given a time and we come back for it. So, but yes, we're almost unpacked, aren't we? Those wait times looking very nice. Okay, we're all kitted out, and as you can see, the mask is now on. Just so that you're aware, the only places you're allowed to not wear your mask while on Disney property are your room, while you're sat down eating, and when you're by the pool. Now the pool works on a slightly different system, but I'll cover that in a different vlog when we actually go to the pool. But yeah, so we're trialing. I've got a reusable, Ellie's gone for the disposable. So it'll be interesting to see how these compare. But I think essentially it just means we're going to be eating a lot of snacks and drinking a lot of drinks. Look how empty it is now. Granted, it's the middle of the day, so people are probably actually in the park, but you still see people like come and go a little bit. And around the whole lake, I can't see anyone. That's all.
It's total chilled vibes, like,
yeah.
There's no, I feel totally not stressed about the situation. I mean, I know we haven't been in the parks yet, but I genuinely feel like...
I actually think this is going to be one of our most chilled Disney trips, because we're here for 4 days, which you probably need to do everything. 2 is enough, really.
Yeah.
We've got 4, we're staying at a lovely hotel. I think because of these, we're going to be kind to ourselves and breaks and things like that. But also just because the park is quieter. You know, even if it is at capacity, it's not going to be the levels that we have experienced in the past.
Especially when we've got like Christmas in the back of our minds, the last trip that we've been on.
Yeah. I'm just getting so excited. So we're walking towards it. We can see the beautiful Disneyland Hotel, which is where we stayed at Christmas. Did I mention we stayed there at Christmas? And just so excited.
It feels so quiet. I know we're not in yet.
It really does feel quiet.
We're actually going against the crowd.
Yeah, no, it really, and even though we're saying there's lots of people leaving, like you can have a look in front of me, it's still so easy to just find spots to walk in that aren't busy at all. It'll be interesting tomorrow when we come in for first thing, whether it will feel busier then. Don't know. But yeah, oh look, there's Mickey in the little flower, no, not the actual Mickey, but flower Mickey. Oh, yeah, you can also see, I'm going to be totally straight with you, there's quite a few people not wearing their masks or just pulling them down at the moment. But I think it's one of those situations, this happens at home and I'm not condoning it, wearing my own, but I think all you can do is just like behave yourself, and I think there's no point letting other people walking around without it on get to us.
And I think as well, if we've got it on, then at the very least we know that we are protected.
Exactly. Exactly.
Doing half of it.
But anyway, here we go, Ellie. I just can't wait. If you'd said to yourself in May when our trip was cancelled, would you have believed we'd be here in August?
No.
No, I didn't. I really didn't.
It still feels very surreal, I think.
I mean, I don't know if you can see the massive grin that is just on my face right now.
Under my mask.
I just can't wait. Right, let's get the tickets out. Good, I just went through and the lady's cleaning it before Ellie goes through, so I don't know how frequently they do that, but that is so good. That's how I went in as well.
That was really good.
That was so good. It's time for the magic, Ellie. Oh. It's the mainstream music, you hear it.
It's time for magic.
It's time to remember the magic.
I always want to get into those bits. It always said, we're filming today. Film me. Are we going to City Hall first, or?
Should we go and look at the castle?
Yeah.
Oh. I can feel myself getting emotional. Oh look, Daisy's stuck. Can you see Daisy's dancing, that little girl?
Oh yeah.
Oh. From what I've heard, character interactions are just like on point at the moment. Can you see it?
It's so beautiful. It is the most beautiful castle.
Oh.
We are smiling a lot.
I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy.
It's going to be I feel like we're going to love every minute because we're so
blessed to be here.
Yeah.
Right, to City Hall and then to Main Street. Oh my goodness. Look, have you ever seen Main Street so quiet, Ellie? I love it. This is so great.
It was like this at Christmas, was it?
No. Like it's seriously.
Main Street to hit somebody.
Don't get me wrong, there are people, there are obviously people, but you are walking in your own space, you're not bumping into people. This is so magical. Well, that's pretty. That's very you. The blue one I'd say is very you.
Can I tell people about my house? So, we did a Q&A vlog a while ago, didn't we?
Christmas.
Where I said like we were thinking about, me and my boyfriend, thinking about getting a house. We've just renting a flat from the 1st September, and I've been strictly told not many Disney things to bring back for the house, but I've already seen like 2 or 3 things I want for the house. One of them is like a giant Mickey bowl.
bearing in mind this is the first shop we've come into, and already within seconds, she's like, oh, I like that.
Like little mini Mickey balls. And then there's a big one that's got like 2 ears, which are like
perfect for dips.
Yes, dips and crisps in the middle.
Yeah.
I feel like I can get away with that.
I don't think I've come into this shop enough before. It's so cool.
It's
and like
Animal Kingdom vibe.
The decor is so nice. I love it. And they've got some really, really nice things. I have a feeling this vest top, I love wearing yellow.
Yeah, that's cool.
This could be coming home with me.
Also, the tiki mug looking, I like that. Simba, is it a Simba tiki?
Yeah, it's very cute. And this, I swear this mug is actually at Disney World.
I think so.
Is this a no exit?
Exit the other way.
Sorry. Oh, we definitely came through the exit before. We definitely need to pay more attention to where we're walking, because we just became that person that went in.
It does, yeah.
We went in the wrong way. We're bad people. But we know to pay attention to the arrows on the floor now.
Oh, no.
To be fair, no one told us off, so, but we'll be good from now on. This is definitely going to be a way more chilled trip. We've kind of just had a little mooch around, and we're both incredibly thirsty. We haven't drunk that much today, like considering we've been traveling and been wearing these and stuff like that. So we went to the cooling post, which is just kind of opposite Hakuna Matata. Well, firstly we tried to go to Hakuna Matata, but it's closed. Now, from what we've been told, there will be a lot of things that just don't have regular hours at the moment. So just if you want to go somewhere, go in when it's open. So anyway, I've got a peach iced tea and a water. Ellie's got a Coke and a water. I think we're just going to kind of chug the water, aren't we? And then enjoy our actual drink. And we're going to head over to a table and sit down and enjoy these. And then head over to one of my favourite rides, which is the Storybook boat ride. And I haven't done it in so long. I can't wait.
We wanted to do Pirates, but Pirates is down.
I love this ride. What I would say, mask-wise so far, is it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, like no way near.
Although, have you got Sula? Do you know what Sula is?
Yes,
people?
Sweating up a little from, I haven't seen it, but you told me, from Wild Child.
Great film.
Yeah. So this ride, I have such vivid memories from when I was a kid. I remember like Aladdin's Cave and stuff, and actually check out my 1996 Disneyland Paris vlog. It's very cute.
So, good fun fact, I used to I made my own dance routine to this song.
Did you actually?
Yep.
Can you maybe show us the moves later? Or now?
I was sneaking through a castle, and then I was like this. It wasn't really dancing.
Oh, I love that.
This is from Sleeping Beauty, isn't it?
No. Was mega cute, love it.
What short?
I mean, we had an extended version because it broke down, but we're going now onto Casey June is coming down the track. Da, 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 da.
This is another one.
Don't tell me that this is another. This song's from Dumbo, and it's the very start of the film. Ellie,
I've seen Dumbo loads of times.
You can't see my facial expression right now, but that was a look of utter shock that she doesn't know.
Yeah, I've seen it loads of times. My mum said she used to watch it with me and she used to cry because of that Mummy Dumbo.
Well,
swinging baby Dumbo.
Casey Jean is coming down the track. Apparently 15-minute wait, it's not. This is a walk-on. We might have to wait for one train to go round, but then we'll be on the next one. Ellie has not ridden this. Woo! So it's going to be a wild one. No, it's not going to be the wildest ride, because what is the wildest ride?
Wilderness.
Big Thunder Mountain. I love that. When we went to America a few years ago, you were always like explaining to me how it goes.
Until she didn't explain the
we're gonna I forgot it went backwards. So we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna go around the corner, and then we're gonna go past Beast Castle, and there's gonna be music playing. Oh. Here we go. Oh, that breeze.
It is quite
nice. It's just started. We're in the front row. Here we go. It's like the bought bus. That was nice, wasn't it? Yeah. Pleasant. Pleasant, some might say. Next up is... I'm so excited. We love this ride, and it's so much better in Paris than it is in America. I don't know if we're going through yet or not. I'm not sure. We're doing our first like disability access pass. Gonna be honest, it's not as clear and easy to navigate as America, but it could just be that we're unused to this new system. But you know, still appreciative, grateful that they're able to accommodate and help you. It's good that you're not able to miss out. You know, still do things. Like, I remembered from Christmas how much I adored that version of the ride. Disability access was good. It was good. It like, you know, it just wasn't as well laid out as in America. But I think we'll just get used to that. I think that's just not us. That's us not being as used to it. Anyway, we are now going to head to Big Thunder and People and Phantom Manor. And what I would say though about People is they come in bubbles, don't they? Yeah. And quite often we are kind of walking in our own little space. Yeah. So it's fine.
I'd say shops is where people sort of seem to forget. You were saying that it's quite easy to forget. Yes. Whereas even I made a mistake of like getting quite close to a family getting off a ride, and I was like, oh my goodness, but the floor markers where they are really remind you. Yeah. But they're not, the floor markers aren't there in shops or getting off rides, so it is very easy to let your mind. What bothers me in shops is people touching everything. And like my mum always said to me when I was a kid, she was like, look with your eyes, not your hands. And I'm just thinking that in my head at the moment. I'm like, you don't need to touch it. We just keep pinching ourselves that we're back. It just feels so surreal and so special and lovely to be here. And I keep thinking I'm in Florida.
Yeah, honestly, the heat, you could honestly think that we're in America right now.
And also, from all these people that I understand, wearing a mask can seem a bit daunting. It's hot in the mask, but I'm not dying.
You're not dying, hot. No, it's
you know, if I take it off, I realise I've sweated a little bit up here. But it's, and I put it back on again and I'm not like, oh god, I've got to put it back on again. Yeah. You really do get used to it.
So yeah, anyway, Big Thunder and Phantom Manor next. We got a little put off by Phantom because it was 45-minute wait line, and we just thought, in fact I can take my mask off, how exciting. We're sitting down, we're sitting down to eat, so that's why I've got my drink and I've got my barbecue chicken wings. So we went to Last Chance Cafe because Phantom was a 45-minute wait line, and we just thought, you know what, let's treat ourselves and have a little snack. So we've both gone for chicken. I've gone for the barbecue. Oh my goodness, wow.
Are they barbecue?
These look wonderful. Look.
Wow, I've got those.
And you've gone for chicken nuggies.
There's more than 7 in there, I think. There's 7, but I've got more than 7.
Ah, how lovely. Yeah. And then Coke, and I've got my citronade. Digging in. These look way more barbecue-y than they did on the picture. That's like proper barbecue chicken. That's delicious. Really like, not too sticky, really flavoursome. Only downside is there was nowhere to sit in the shade, so you can see we're like in the glaring heat, but at least we don't have our masks on and we're away from people as well, so that's nice. Hey Ellie.
Yeah.
Do you fancy doing a little bit of a wild ride?
Oh, I don't know. How wild?
I mean, only the wildest ride in the wilderness. Yes, let's go. Interesting. So we love that, always do, and would say better than America, that ride. It's like longer and a bit more thrilling. But we were going up the hill where the TNT bit is, and we stopped, and Ellie and I, literally, we were like this, weren't we? And then we just went, and we were like, oh dear. And then one of the last hurdles down, I didn't even realise there's bats in there normally because you just hurtle through, but there was these like little glow in the dark bats, and we stopped, and it was like, and it was only for like 5 seconds, wasn't it?
But it jerked. Like,
yeah, and then it like struggled to get up the hill at the very end. And then when you're going along the flat track just at the very end of the ride, the noise it was making. Anyway, I said to Ellie, I was like, do you think this is broken? And anyway, it has. And they're not very quickly. They're like off, off, off. And then no one else being allowed on. So I think we're just quite glad we got on it really, aren't we?
If you watch our Disneyland Paris vlog, I say whenever I come here it breaks down.
I think, Ellie, it's not just you.
No.
I think it just breaks down all the time. Should we go check out Phantom, see if it's got any shorter?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. So we invested in this little fan, which we've never used before, but that's the face of a satisfied customer.
Like one of those little puppy dogs, in like that you see going along in the cars, like flapping their ears, like.
Also, nice. Do we appreciate what a good friend I am? Holding this for Ellie.
I mean, she bought this. It's not mine. But I'm benefiting. I'll hold the vlogging camera.
It's wonderful. So honestly, we deal with the heat really well, but just with these on, it's like, I described it to Ellie earlier, it's like wearing a coat but on your face.
It's hot, right?
And it's hot. You don't wear, that was like, right, sorry. You don't wear a coat when it's hot. Oh, we're going to go into claustrophobic spaces now.
So this is the sitch and this is plexiglass. I don't know how long this goes on for, but
hopefully not too long. I preferred it out there. So.
Yeah. It's nice to be in the shade. It is like very interesting to be amongst it. I mean, actually, you know, it dies down. You don't have plexiglass for very long. So I think these are really handy. I think it's really clear. It's like, please do not stand here, so you don't need to stand in that box. Obviously, not always is it done.
All behind us.
Yeah. So it is a bit strange when you're obviously trying.
You may not believe it, but beauty once lived in this house. Photos nuit des jours heureux, et les temps changés.
I think it's been updated.
Come, I have more to show you.
Everyone else go first, shall we?
Oh, just wait. We're all going to get in.
I'll let everyone else go.
Yeah. Oh look, all the wives have gone.
Perhaps you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Hélas, les choses ne sont pas toujours ce qu'elles sont.
When do you ever see it like this? This is cool. The thing is, Ellie and I think we have done, we do think we've done the update, but we don't remember, like, it's in English now and stuff. Would say, line hasn't been so great here. People have been quite a bit more pushy. But, so we've just hung back in our group, which is fine, because then you can control your distance more.
Yeah.
That's good. They make you sit two dune buggies apart as well. That's good.
What if a dune buggy in real life? You know, like, it just sounds so cool.
Yeah.
A dune buggy.
Dune buggy. Dune buggy, dune buggy, dune buggy. Hello, Geppetto, how are you? Good, we're good. It's our first day here, so we're very excited to be back. Yeah.
Feeling busy today, making loads of things?
Making lots of toys?
Busy?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, more puppets. Very good, very good. Should we get a picture?
Yeah,
I'll take one with you. We just literally met Geppetto and we're like, should we meet him? He's there. And like literally, look, he's just like wandering around now. He's got nothing to do. He's having a great time. Oh, right. I'm really craving an ice cream, so we've come over to Fantasia Gelati. Is it?
It is open, you go look and see what they will do.
I was really looking forward to it. Oh, that's a shame. I really wanted an ice cream. Not to be.
You
go
can
and
get
get
one on Main Street.
Yeah, go and get a drink somewhere else because I'm thirsty. It's a magical world of tears.
I don't know the song, but it's something fierce. Slow down.
Oh dear. Oh, that was funny. I've got some in my bag. I'll put that on there. I'm not going to stoop to that. Physically stoop. Well, we just stumbled across Small World and we saw it said 10 minutes, which I imagine is probably walk on. Yeah. Can't come to Disney and not go to Small World. What's your favourite country in Small World?
England. No, I like the Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii's cool. Do you know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see the one in California because they've got Lilo and Stitch on there. Because they have the Disney characters scattered throughout. So like Alice is in England, so on. It looks really cool. Nice. Yeah, it's really cool. My favourite, it's not really a country, but I like the white bit at the end where all the countries are together.
Generic.
It's all like sparkly and...
I feel like everyone says that when they all come together and they're all friends.
I like India as well.
Yeah, no, that is cool.
India's cool.
For a while, half of them
didn't shake, did they? No.
And they were just like...
Yeah. No, I like India and I like France as well because they have the Eiffel Tower and all the Cancan girls. Kind of like Moulin Rouge style up it. Yeah. Like that. Like it. Oh, Geppetto's still... I think he's decided to go, like no one wants to see him. Poor Geppetto. Poor Geppetto. Ready for the drop? Oh, I thought it was going to dip down. How foolish of me. I'm scared. Don't be scared.
What about the big drop at the end? Where all the children die?
And that's the alternate version of Small World. That's what was the Disneyland one about? Disneyland? Disneyland? Do you know what I'm talking about? Right, comment below if you know what I'm talking about. It was like an alternate Disneyland, but like bad. I think it was Banksy that made it. I'm sure it's called Disneyland.
I was thinking it would be like Halloween version.
No, it was all kind of like the bad, I don't know. It's like the bad version. So I'm sure you're all delighted to know that I managed to appease my ice cream craving and oh no. What was it called, Ellie? Gibson Girl? Gibson Girl was open and they served Ben & Jerry's ice cream, so I got a double scoop, one of cookie dough of course and one of fudge brownie. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely. They used to do one in the UK. I haven't seen it for so long, called Half Baked, and you could get them swirled together and it was just the best ice cream ever, but I haven't seen it for so long. But this is just wonderful. Wonderful setting, nice and calm. However, you guys are lucky I'm vlogging because this camera,
starting them young.
This camera was nearly stolen from me by like an under 2-year-old. I am not kidding. There was a family not social distancing behind us kept like edging closer and closer behind us, and then this like 1 or 2 year old, as I say, comes right in front of me and literally tries to take my camera out of my hands. And I lift my hands up, lift the camera up so she can't get to it, and she keeps trying to pull the camera out. And I don't think it was her mum, I think it was like her grandma or something, pulled her off and said sorry, but like found the whole thing funny. I did not, and I probably looked like the rudest person in the world because I immediately anti-backed my hands in front of them. I'm like, it's a pandemic, don't touch me, don't touch my camera, and don't try and steal my camera. Was not happy, was not impressed, but I'm just going to enjoy my ice cream piece, joyful in the knowledge that I still have my camera. So we just quickly popped Ellie's having a mare behind me. What are you trying to find? Your hairbrush?
No, that's joking.
Oh, you can use mine.
No.
Oh, you roll on. Yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, she found her deodorant and her hairbrush. Anyway, we came back to the room to freshen up. So this is going to sound a bit silly. Last time I think we saw you, we were eating ice cream in the Magic Kingdom park. We've come back to the room to freshen up, and now we go back to the Magic Kingdom park. We did do a little detour because there is quite an exciting purchase we're planning to make, but the location we were told to buy said purchase, which you'll probably now see tomorrow. Ellie, I'm talking.
Sorry.
Didn't exist anymore, so that was fine. But we've never done a full-on park close just because it closes so late, and we're the early birds, aren't we? We're quite often in there for open, and you just can't burn both ends of the candle. But because park closes at 8, we're like, oh, we'll actually see park close. So we're gonna pop back over for park close. You all right?
Just yawning.
Just yawning. And then we're going to go for some beverages in the sports bar, I'm guessing. Maybe. And yeah, just enjoy the evening. So, all dressed up, feel so much better, so much more human now that I've had a quick shower, got changed, and let's go. Again, just look how calm and serene it is here. Just gorgeous. Perfect summer's evening. Bonsoir! We're back, and judging by the crowds I can see just ahead of me, I think when we come out here in the entrance, Mickey and the gang are going to be just up above us, so let's have a little look. So we've stopped off at Casey's for, of course, a Casey's hot dog, and we've got the view of the castle just there. It's incredible. Little tip for you, I would recommend bringing some wet wipes because you can wash down your table before you sit down. Obviously with it being like germy at the moment, it's always good. I love it. But also when we came to this table, it was very evidently still covered in food, so we could just give it a nice wipe down, and we're still on a table that's like away from everyone else. Ellie, which one did you go for?
Hot dog with chili.
Yeah. So we're gonna dig into these now and just enjoy our wonderful view of that castle. We had a really chill time with Casey's. It is 20 to 9, so 40 minutes after park close, and as you can see, you can now get your empty castle shots.
I don't want to be smug or anything, but I know some of you stay till like midnight to do this.
We've been here only 40 minutes and we've just done it. Ellie and I were saying, we always used to say how much we would love to be just in Disney, just us. And we were saying, would we imagine saying to us like this time last year, you're gonna get that, you just have to wear a mask. And we'd have been like, sorry, what?
Yeah, it does really feel like I'm on holiday.
This has been the most relaxed Disney day we've ever had. How could we resist the world of Disney?
I was here when it opened.
Were you actually?
Yeah,
that's quite cool. We were just saying just how great that was, to the point where I made the very bold claim of saying, I think that could well go down as one of my top 5 Disney evenings. And we've just been reminiscing of previous nights. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully they let us in. I think it's open.
Yeah.
Oh, we seem to have suddenly hit when everyone's decided to go in. Excellent. Thing has just caught my eye, and I'm literally taking Ellie straight over to it. second I walked in the shop. You ready? Look at this! That would be perfect on your desk.
You know what, I'm actually going to take it from unexpected.
You don't like it?
I think it's tacky.
Eleanor.
I don't know. It doesn't look like... It looks like Stitch, but it looks like... Oh, that one's lost a foot for a start.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I prefer the laptop. I mean, I wish I had a tablet.
Yeah, the laptop's quite cute. There's a lot of people here. All of a sudden I'm going to move. Pins. So when we were here at Christmas, we were really disappointed in the pins. We felt that like the detailing wasn't as good and they were much bigger.
Yeah.
But there's only one pin that I'm really after. 10 points to anyone who can guess what it is.
Oh, look.
He's a little cutie. I quite like that one. That one's quite nice. Yeah. Mickey and Friends.
That's a prime example of the ones that haven't got a great detailing.
But at least it's smaller. Look how big they then become. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is my colour scheme. This is what I like.
That's the dishes I want, but I like the ones that were
these
thicker.
are the ones she was talking about earlier, the like crisp and dip one. This is very pretty, and I'm liking the size of the cups as well. And I do need some like pasta bowls, like the wider, flatter ones. Oh, the temptation. I mean, there are worse places to come for a drink, aren't there? So the plan to go to Sports Bar didn't quite work out. It was way too busy and we didn't feel comfortable with the number of people there. So we have come to our hotel bar. Now, drinks are a tiny bit, I think they're like €1 to €2 more in your hotel, but €1 to €2 for us to feel safe and comfortable. We're happy with that. And then you can either do a digital menu on your phone or they give you a paper copy that we can keep and take home, and we've got a nice little souvenir, haven't we? So, and you're thinking you know what you're going to go for, don't you?
I know now.
Oh, we're going to have a little peruse and enjoy. They have, although I can't have any more food today. But you know if you want mozzarella, you have mozzarella. Our drinks have arrived and this is absolutely delicious. I mean, just look at that view. We also got some nuts, but they're like nuts with cranberries. And then we come to this nice little like bar. Ellie literally drops my phone on the table, crashes into my water, practically spills everywhere. How we managed to save it, I don't even know, but
I don't know what happened.
it was
I've apologised a lot.
We just can't take her anywhere, literally. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful day it has been. I was thinking about this. I think the word to summarise is just content. It has just been absolutely wonderful, and just, I think everything, like not thinking that we'd get to come away at all this year just makes you appreciate everything so much more. And I know it's a cliche, but you really do. And I think the fact that this is such a chilled trip as well. We've never really done chilled when it comes to Disney. We've kind of been like go home, or what is it? Go hard or go home. Can tell I'm tired. And we've very much gone hard every single time, like all the rides, all the character meets, park hopping, this, that and the other. And we just stayed in Magic Kingdom today and I just loved it. And it's a smaller park, but it was just nice, and just getting to kind of live in the moment a bit more and just enjoy it. Like, I loved just sitting and watching the castle for an hour. That was so lovely. And the bar downstairs was great. Really, really loved the drinks that we had. They were really lovely. And so excited that we get to do all this again tomorrow, and even better, we wake up here tomorrow as well. And like literally, it's dark now, but this is what I'm gonna be waking up to tomorrow. Like, how amazing is that? So I'll wrap up in a moment in the usual way so that Ellie can join in too, but just before we do, thank you so much for watching. It's been a joy to take you all along with us, and I hope that you've been able to hear us through the masks. So normally in this room you'd get a kettle, wouldn't you? But because of COVID, we brought our own travel kettle, so I'm enjoying a nice cup of tea, which is very nice, and just been contemplating how wonderful today is. But while I was doing that, I called through to Ellie. I was like, Ellie, I've got a phantom mask on. It feels like I'm wearing my mask. It's such a weird feeling. Yeah, I genuinely feel like, but I didn't feel it earlier. You did, you said, but I think it's because I'm maybe like I've washed my face and I'm relaxing now, but weird feeling. But anyway, we're gonna wrap up in our usual way. So, Ellie, what has been your favourite ride today?
Big Thunder, even though it broke down.
That was a lot of fun, actually.
Because I only got off and I said, like, obviously the excitement of it breaking down. It's like I felt completely exhilarated in like a way that I was like totally free.
Yeah. And you haven't had that feeling for so long,
I've been so busy that this is just like, because like there was no care in the world.
No.
Whatsoever.
No, it was just great. I think I'm gonna go with the fairy tale boat ride. Just because it was our first ride. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. It was our first ride, and for me, it just carries all the nostalgia of. I remember it from when I was like 3. So
I'm glad you said that. I would have been annoyed if you didn't.
You'd be like, why did we go on there first?
No, I did enjoy it. But I think because obviously like you were so keen to go on it.
Yeah. No, I really enjoyed that. Favourite food?
Casey's hot dog.
Casey's hot dog. Mine's my ice cream. Just never has ice cream tasted so good. And your favourite moment?
It's really difficult because it's been so.
There's been so many wonderful things, hasn't there? It's just been so nice.
I really enjoyed sitting, watching the castle.
Yeah.
When we were eating our Casey's.
Yeah. That's mine too. That's mine too. Just watching the world go by. We sat there for probably about 40 to 50 minutes. It was just so chilled. There was really great music playing, and just the hot dog was great. But just like chilling out with you and people watching and
view of the castle.
Yeah.
We said like where else? Like especially in Walt Disney World where Casey's is so packed before Happily Ever After. Where else can you sit at Casey's with the full view of the castle, no one around you?
It's just been such a wonderful day. Like, I'm just going to sleep so content. There's no better word to describe it than content. And as I said, we get to do it all again tomorrow. So
and Wednesday.
On that note, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, see you later.